Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome back. This is session 30 for the Strife of Aradiel. We got everybody here. It should be a rather action-packed session going on here tonight. Got a lot of crazy stuff, and I'm sure they will all survive and be just fine. I have no doubt about that. I'm full confidence. This is totally fairly balanced. Don't worry at all. Ignore the mess behind me because it's crazy over here. And then any other announcements? One thing, we do have a new goal going on here, and I have it set down there. You can see it with the bits and everything. Our new goal now is we are trying to raise up, and we want to get some custom artwork done for each of the players for their characters and everything like that. So, we want to avoid AI and everything, so we're gonna get that in there, hire some artists, some non-AI artists to go in and get it all put together. And hey, Rachel, what's up? Thank you so much. Subscribe for 6 months. Nice. Let's get everybody in here to share the love. And here they are. Like lambs to the slaughter. Or is it sheep?
Wait, what?
Is it sheep or lambs?
Hey, yo,
I think it's sheep to the like lamb to the slaughter. Yes. Okay. Good. I had it right. All right. So I don't think there's anything else to get into. So we can go ahead and first off, let's get us in the state of mind here. Now, so far as you all have been down in this undead subterranean world here, you all have interacted with the spirits, had some face-offs against the zombies and other undead creatures here. You managed to secure a drawbridge that was keeping your allied forces from being able to make their way down the river. Pushed on further and taken out a fortress of zombie ogres and some other nasty little creepy crawlies. And at this point, you are heading back to regroup with the spirits. Maybe get a rest in while you can before heading off to the big conflict. Now, what is everybody's doing? What's on your mind as you are? Because again, you all left that place, trekked back to the hideout with the spirits there. Get some time to rest. What is on everybody's mind before proceeding?
I still don't feel right, guys. I feel like part of me is missing from that fight with that figure in the...
Mine too, and I'm going to show him my my wound from the ogre that hit me at 20. You see, I mean, I'm also bleeding. We should... I mean, I think we all are losing a part of ourselves, right? But did you go?
I mean, this one feels different. But I've been hit quite a bit as well. But this one, something's missing. And I guess you can kind of see like dark circles, like a lot more darker than usual around his eyes.
Hold on, let me. Could I try to for medicine to see how Torben is looking, basically?
You're trying to do what now?
See his wounds from Torben to see if he's, I mean, if the sensation he feels is from his wounds or from anything else.
Give me a medicine check.
Okay.
Starting off strong.
I mean, you are wounded, but you look fine to me.
Maybe you're right. Maybe it's just in my head. It was weird.
You just need to sleep, okay?
Yeah.
When we get back to the camp, I can take a look at you if you'd like, Torin.
Maybe he's right. Maybe I'll just sleep and we'll see how it is in the morning.
DM, is Ragnar still missing?
No, Ragnar has rejoined you all. Ragnar, we will have to establish that little interim there. Sure, it had something to do with a particular patron, but for now, just to not hit too much of a speed bump, we won't fill it in too much. We'll handle that in between sessions when we can.
Hey Ragnar, I know you had some discussions with Reginald back at the headquarters. You know that bracelet we uncovered with the initials R and M. Maybe you could show that at the drawbridge. Maybe you could show that to Reginald and see if maybe that was his in a past life.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. I don't really know what you guys went through just recently, but I gotta tell you, I did my usual patron thing, and I'm a little bit on the weaker side for this week. I'm sorry, guys. And you guys see that he's a little whiter than usual, paler than usual.
This brisker thing is taking a toll on you, isn't it?
Yeah. Maybe I got way too over my head.
Well, just know, I've got your back. I'm sure the others do too, if it comes down to it. And you know what I mean.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Looking at Torin, do I see any like physical indications that I might know what's going on with him?
Looking over him, I mean, he's got some clear battle damage and everything, but nothing obviously wrong with him outside of the norm.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I just
What's
think we
the
need
plan?
to skip back and get some rest.
All right, and so with that, it does not take you guys long to reach back to the hideout where all the spirits and everything are all still gathered up. When you guys get back down to those underground kind of tunnels and everything and make your way back to where they have this camp set up, you can see a number of them are gone already. Those that remain seem to be gearing up, each of them with zombie fingers hanging from their necks and grabbing spears and weapons and everything that they can. A lot of them have already made their way to prepare for the attack. And they're waiting on you.
Today.
Right now?
Right.
Not necessarily right now. They are preparing. You guys,
Okay.
you all are the tip of this spear, so it is your word as far as when the actual assault begins.
Look, the weather's a little foggy. Maybe we should postpone to tomorrow. It's just my thought.
Not postpone, prepare for tomorrow, okay?
That's
And as I finish my sentence, I'm going to lay down anywhere and try to sleep.
Just finds a little round circular hole in one of the walls there, kind of cubby. It is not a pretty place, covered over with all kinds of moss and muck and whatever else is built up there, and starts catching his winks as Finvar does.
Torin will go off and just start working on his practicing with the jeweler kit before he goes to sleep, and just find
Alright.
somewhere to rest as well.
Yeah, I just want to ask a quick question before we separate out, Ira. I think we did really well, particularly against those giant undead ogre things. But I got to be honest with you, with me and Torin facing down I think it was a white. We lost you for half a minute there, so I just want to make sure everything was okay with you, and hadn't really caught up with you, right after the battle. Just want to make sure everything's okay with you. Losing to you for about half the battle is a little concerning.
Yeah, I got it over my head. I thought I could handle one on my own, but I'm not suited for close combat.
What do you mean handle one by your own?
Well, I thought I dealt with the guy before I reconvened with you, and unfortunately I hadn't. So I didn't need to cause any undue stress from the back or from the behind. So I figured I'll keep him isolated away from you guys.
Well, I appreciate that. I just my
I got it over my head.
as Jasper's town guard instincts from years of being a town guard are kicking in, thinking about work as a group, keeping together as much as possible, and guarding each other's backs. I appreciate that you want to do that for us. Just let us know next time so we're not wondering. That way, we know that you're not struggling or down and need our help, because we rely on you a lot. So just remember that you can rely on us too. Cool. Thanks, though.
Keep that in mind. Thank you.
All right. Well, first off, what I'm gonna do right here, quick here, is update our goal because we just got a $50 tip there, so nearly halfway to our goal right there. Nice. Gotta love it.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have some nice fresh art pretty soon. Now, what is y'all's plan? Do you have anything that you intend to prepare? Anybody you want to talk to in the meantime, or are we settling in for a rest?
Ragnar, are you willing to talk about the bracelet to Reginald, or is that something you think is a bad idea?
No, I'll go up to Reginald with it before taking a rest, I suppose. Yeah, I'll take the bracelet over to Reginald and hey, we sort of found this, and there's some initials on it. Does this mean anything to you? And I'll show him the bracelet.
All right, what are the initials on the bracelet there?
R and M.
R and M.
Could be somebody else, but who knows?
This. Where did you find this?
Out there, trying to get away from those zombies.
This was, well, not so much mine, but a gift that I gave to someone a long time ago. I would have been sure it was lost, but here it is. It's not much as far as value, no more than a keepsake, honestly, but, well, I suppose he must have just left it there. Not that I blame him. I'm sure you all have had enough back and forth with Arnold Brutus to understand that there are not all who are still fond of my reign, or excuse me, my command. But many of them I do not need their love, just their loyalties. But this one, there is no denying that when they turned on me, it was a loss. He has a very sad, kind of somber expression on his face there as he still just looks down. For a moment, almost reaches to touch, but kind of pulls back and just stares down at it.
Did the drawbridge mean anything to you or him?
It did once. It was where we met, in fact. See, this place was a paradise, but there are still jobs that must be done, though all of them were voluntary. He enjoyed operating the drawbridge. It was a place he could sit all day. He didn't really have to do much. Lower it in the morning, raise it in the evening. But he loved talking to all the people who walked by, saying hello, seeing their faces. If there was anybody who knew this city, person for person, it was my Marvin. He's still out there somewhere. His spirit, at least, I assume. I have not seen him since days after the catastrophe. It's strange. Everyone else, many of them were furious with me. They believed I had led them into oblivion. Despite the fact I forced no one here, I simply fulfilled the job that I was placed in. If not me, one of them would have happily taken it up. So when they cursed me, turned their backs, this was before they realized how valuable my leadership truly was. And soon enough, they all came back, but not Marvin. When he looked at me with that hatred, that one, it's the only one that truly stung. And he left. And I have not seen him since. You know, it's like spending nearly 1,000 years knowing that the one you love has to be close. Can't be far, it's impossible. There's nowhere else to go. But never getting to see their face, never getting any kind of chance at any kind of reconciliation. All I can hope is that when this is all done, maybe he will find some room for me for forgiveness in the afterlife. The true afterlife, of course. Anyways, as I said, the item, I doubt it has much value, but I would ask, perhaps you can keep it. I have no use for it now. Not here.
Oh.
Not anymore.
Thank you for telling me. I know that must have been a bit hard. If it's any consolation, the drawbridge is where we found it.
He must have returned there at some point then. I did look for him. But after a decade or so, it became quite clear if he was anywhere near where I still had command, he must have been putting in as much effort as possible to avoid me. I felt it only right to respect that. Perhaps he left it there to put what we had to peace, to rest. I don't know. But nonetheless, we will ride forward. We will help you to finally end this curse. Deep down, when our bind to this place is finally broken, maybe somewhere in his heart he will believe that I did it for him as much as I could. And you see something that's not quite a tear on his translucent, ethereal form. Can't really tell any kind of tears or anything, but there's this little glimmer that rolls down his cheek for a second before fading out and kind of just recollecting back with himself. I do need to finish preparing myself as well as the men. Is there anything else I can answer for you, or are you all ready to proceed? You just say the word.
Look over to the rest of the group.
Need a rest first.
Yeah, just I also need a rest.
All right. So with that, he advises you that just back overhead, back on the surface there's a little cove where you can find where they've gathered all the still working boats they could. They've loaded them with as many spirits able to fight. And they have ships there ready for you as well. And whenever you join them, they're ready to proceed down the river stream. And with that, if there's nothing else, we can get some time.
I got a couple things before
Go ahead.
settling in for the night. First thing is, I wanted to ritual cast Identify on the White's sword, since I think Finvar had expressed maybe interested in using it.
Yes, let me...
It was a long sword, right?
It is. I'll need to map it out. I need to actually make the item, but identifying it, this is the long sword of the white. It is a +1 sword that deals an additional 1d6 necrotic damage.
I'll pass that information along before he goes to sleep to Finbar, see if he wants to use it or if it's something that might be a little too evil for him.
When you approach my sleeping area, okay, to highlight that way, you notice I'm not snoring, okay, I'm not asleep yet. And when you look at me, I'm dead awake, looking at the wall, like really traumatized, but thinking into myself. And when I see your shadow, oh Jasper, you've almost frightening. What do you want?
Hey, are you okay? You usually fall asleep like that.
Yeah, I'm okay. Don't worry. What do you want?
Okay, I don't believe you, but okay. So I identified the magic on this sword that we recovered from the boss back at the fortress. It has some minor magics on it. It is a magical sword, but it also does additional necrotic sort of damage upon each hit. So if you're interested, here it is. Otherwise, we'll put it in the bag of holding.
I mean, I just got interested because it looked cool, but okay, I'll use it, and I'm going to take it to my pouch.
All right, so I've got a couple of things to do before we're bedding down myself. So, with a worried look at as I walk away from Finvar, another thing I wanted to check out is literally the second we stepped off to go attack those skeleton archers, a copper coin dropped on my feet, and I picked it up, and it felt tingly when I picked it up, but I immediately put it away and didn't think about it. Just want to pull that out and just see if I can identify what that was about.
All right. And cast an identify on it as well.
Yes.
All right. So, casting identify on the coin, you find it has a certain magic bound to it. Seems that in this coin, it holds a bless spell.
Oh, okay.
Spend the coin, you can cast bless one time.
Cool. That's pretty interesting.
Torres would have been curse
Yeah.
once per
Right.
day on yourself.
Bestow
It
curse.
would have been self-pain.
Watch, see,
That's good,
the
eh?
worst thing is gonna be one of these days they're gonna pull that. They're gonna give me disadvantage, and then they're gonna give you a coin, and then I'm gonna roll that with disadvantage, and we'll see how that
Just
one
gave
goes.
the idea.
Oh my god, why would you give that idea to...
I
It's
mean,
only channel points.
it's not intentional, not at all.
Wait a second, I have channel points.
I would never plot on y'all like that. Oh, speaking of which,
I got disadvantage.
a certain somebody,
Yep.
and we got a memory trigger in the bank there.
Third thing I want to do is we found a journal in the room, in the White's room, in the ruined fortress. I just want to flip through that really quickly and see if there's anything of use or interesting in that journal.
So, flipping through the journal, it seems to be addressed to, or signed in there by a Commander Voss, VOS, and seems to be the, not so much, it's very old, but it seems to be written by the White itself, not the previous consciousness. And it's full of a lot of very dark poetry, for one. Aside from that, expresses kind of a lot of the anger towards the spirits. Based off what you're reading in there, it seems that a big part of the beef between these two factions is the bodies blame the spirits for their situation. From what you can tell in there, the way they see it, they had nothing to do with this. They had no consciousness until the catastrophe occurred. So they were thrown into these undying bodies and awoken from that moment. And they blamed the spirits for whatever they did before that led to them being stuck in this state of perpetual suffering. And it does make clear they do suffer. It seems the simple act of being dead is painful constantly.
I think the spirits, the spectral forms would probably say something much the same and blame the corporeal bodies.
Everybody's got a finger to point.
Yeah. Well, the last thing I'm going to do is, one, I'll make a note to just let the others know tomorrow morning after everyone's rested what's in the journal. But the last thing I'm going to do is something probably really, really dumb, but I'm going to try it anyway.
My favorite.
Yeah. So I had a couple before the drawbridge fight, or at the drawbridge fight. I had recovered a flask of that the soul energy or whatever kind of energy was floating in the canals, and it seemed like when I picked up the metal flask, it was super cold. So thinking about the fight that we're preparing for and needing every advantage, I'm going to find a metal bowl, to hunt around for a while, and then pour the contents of the flask into the metal bowl, and I'm going to set the head of my war pick in it, and I'm going to leave that steeping overnight or over our long rest for 8 hours, and just see what that energy may do to the war pick I have. It may do nothing. It may destroy it. It may do something that gives us a benefit for the fight tomorrow. But just see what happens.
8 hours, you say? Wonderful. Oh, wunderbar, wunderbar. Yes. I love to hear it. All right. So
Then I'm
Get
in
a-
bed.
get a metal tub, pour what you have in there, and then place the war pick, I'm assuming pick side down into the... All right. And as you do so, you can see, as you set the war pick into there, you can see these little almost spectral, kind of like no bigger than fingers, but hands kind of crawling up and grabbing hold, and kind of, they almost look like somebody overboard grabbing at a ship that they can't quite make it onto, that they're all trying to climb over. And you can see little signs of not quite corrosion, but little crackles, lines of this kind of light blue and green glow that starts making its way across it. Very faint, very thin lines. It almost looks like necrotic webbing to some degree. And as you all settle in for the evening, anybody else have anything to do before the following day?
I knew I said I was gonna work with a jeweler's kit, but I was gonna scrap that and do see if I can try to maybe make like a makeshift hand grenade.
A
Some kind of
makeshift hand
explosive.
grenade. So you already know what I need. What is your idea? What are you doing to try to develop this makeshift hand grenade?
So I'm gonna take the idea of the bullets themselves, make it just a bit larger, and have basically a simple rope fuse coming out of it. Basically like a metal container filled with the gunpowder that I make for my ammunition. Sprinkle it in there with a fuse that goes inside of it, enough to explode and have the metal basically turn into shrapnel.
So you're trying to make a shrapnel grenade.
Yeah.
Okay. First off, give me an investigation check. Just kind of trying to search through and find the resources you need to make something like this.
I have disadvantage from Plum, but I've already rolled a 9. It's even worse. It's 8.
Oh,
Do I have second win? Hang on. Do I have it yet?
all right.
I
So
don't have anything. Nope.
you find some basic things that you think you might need. Some twine, a couple of little metal capsules, not much more than pots that you're able to kind of bang together until you get the right form that you're looking for. Taking the bullet, filling it into a smaller crevice, capping it over with the little twine coming off of there, putting what scraps of everything you can around that inside of another capsule and locking it in there as tight as you can. Give me an intelligence check.
Straight intelligence.
Straight intelligence. For you have tinkering, right? So go ahead and you can actually add proficiency to it.
Okay, well, I rolled 15 plus my intelligence was 2, so 17 plus, I think it's 3.
3, all right, so dirty 20. All right. So working as best as you can with what you have, you're only able to make one of these devices here, but you have just enough twine coming off of it where you can set it for, you can make it as long as a 12-second or a 6-second timer based off the speed of the burn there, but don't have any way to test it without using the one you made.
Well, I'll try to make it a 6-second.
6-second. All right. And then finally, roll me.
It's about to explode on me.
give me a sleight of hand check. 15. So working very carefully with the mechanisms that you've placed in there to keep it from going off automatically, and carefully doing as best you can to pack in enough of this shrapnel to where it can explode, but it's not going to be so packed in there that it's not going to come out properly. Managed to get it in there. So with that at a 15, so from your best estimates, this item should be able to damage pretty solidly a 15-foot diameter. Excuse me, radius. Diameter, my dumbass. A 15-foot radius. And will deal 6 D4s to anything within that radius.
Piercing.
What's that?
Piercing or like bludgeoning fire?
Piercing. Piercing.
Oh,
Are you putting all sharp pieces or just heavy pieces in there? Like, what are you aiming more for?
probably be more sharp.
More sharp? All right, yeah. So it'd be piercing damage.
Got it. Awesome.
Plus 1d6 of force damage.
Nice. I got that written down. Thank you.
See? And that's one of those things when you improv it and then you're going to regret later on when he makes like 12 of these fucking things. And it's like, oh, they all do this much damage. I'm like, how much damage did I say? What was I smoking? All right. Anyways.
And I have it on my hip and it explodes on my hip.
Yep.
All, all
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Things happen.
Torin gets hit by a fireball.
Shh.
Ragnar, stay away from me.
Don't give me ideas. Why would you give me ideas?
I'm highly flammable.
Oh, let me
Walk
just
around,
take
he's
out
got
my
bags
sword
of
real quick.
gunpowder.
Oh, sorry, Torin.
All right. All right. Anything else? Anybody? Any other plans for the evening?
Ira would, because as an elf only needing 4 hours, would probably try and take somewhat of a first watch even though the spirits are around.
Okay.
And I'll take the chance to use that memory trigger, and I will pull out the staff that they started this journey with, which is actually half of their sister's staff that they would use during ceremonies, and would think back on another mistake they made in life when they actually snapped the staff in two and tried to hide it, and reflect on that the lecture that they were given of how it's easier to ask for forgiveness immediately than hide something and let it blow up,
Okay.
like they did with the zombie today.
And so, thinking back on that, what you recall is after having this outburst and breaking the staff, which at that point you immediately felt regret for, but also concern about, taking something from your sister who you did care deeply about. You remember the elders of your group there when they did find out what happened, scorning you for it, lecturing you for it. But the memory softened by your sister herself, who you remember being much more understanding. She wasn't angry. She was honestly a little indifferent. You were surprised at the fact that she almost just laughed it off. You remember your sister having little to no care for material things, magic or otherwise. What she was more upset about was you being so worried about her reaction that you kept it from her. And she reassured you that you can always come to her with anything. You should never fear that. All right. And then with that, everybody goes down for the evening. rest up as best they can. Ragnar finding somewhere to complete his own personal ritual for the evening. And with that, the following day comes. Is there anything else you guys are doing down in the tunnels here before heading up to the surface?
To see if my war pick survived and maybe cast Identify on it if it did.
So, going over and pulling up the war pick itself, you can see that at this point it looks completely webbed over with these lines. They've almost formed, they're not quite runes, but there's something very similar to runes, as if somehow they grew on there, like natural formations. Identifying the item itself, you find that this weapon, and now also with a hit, it deals an additional 1d6 of necrotic damage, but also another 2d4 cold damage. But the magic has made the item somewhat brittle. So when attacking with it and dealing damage, you roll a d20. On a 1, the item crumbles.
Cool. Interesting. All right.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Anything else? What happened?
That's a melee wizard.
Yep.
Battle mage to the max. All right.
I know they can't touch it, but after I tell the others, the party members, about what was written in the journal from Commander Voss, the specters, Reginald Russo may not actually survive whatever we're going to do in the center of this cavern, but just in case, I want to leave the journal with him, so that when he uses his little zombie finger to touch things, he can see what the other side is writing about. Unless anybody else wants that journal. Okay, we'll leave it with Reginald then.
I like the idea.
As you hand it over to him, he's at this point regathered his composure from the night before and seeing that item he hasn't seen in so long, and flips through the pages slowly. You can almost see an expression of just disdain grow over his face. Disgusting creatures to express such disdain for us. How dare they? They don't know suffering. Born into this foolishness, they shouldn't exist to begin with. They'd have no consciousness without us. They are living in our bodies, and they dare have such hatred for us. Today is the day I'm so ready for this all to end, and knowing that when it's done, surely their pathetic existences will be ended outright. And we'll finally get what we've deserved for so long. Thank you for this. It certainly serves to reassure me that while there have certainly been bumps and hiccups along the way, our path is still the righteous one. Anyways, my men are all ready. They've all boarded the ships. Everything is ready to go. As far as we can tell, we've sent some scouts ahead, and they don't seem to currently expect anything. Only the normal defenses are currently set up, but so long as the river takes us swiftly, then it should be no problem. We will get you to the whirlpool, and I trust that you all will do what you must to reclaim this artifact so we can finally sleep. That is our accord.
That is the goal.
Well, then let's see to it. And he turns and starts making his way out of the tunnel up to rejoin the other spirits there. Now, as you all, assuming there's nothing else happening here, as you all move along with him and make your way back up to the surface there, the ball of light that casts over everything here is still in its kind of dimmer phase. Hasn't quite fully lit up as it will in a normal part of the day as you hasn't seen previously. Seems to kind of ebb and flow with energy depending on what time it's supposed to be. At this point, it's still casting very long shadows over the area. As you guys make your way to the cove, you can see dozens of boats set up all along there ready to get pushed in. 3 of them empty, ready for your group. How are you guys grouping up on these boats?
We stick together, right? I mean, that's what bring us all to here.
I have a question, Risen.
What's up?
Is my HP still missing?
No, your HP has returned.
Okay, I just want to make sure that 8 that he took was still gone.
I told ya, you look better.
Oh, thank you.
Looking good, man. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
We are ready for the battle. Ragnar, you good too also?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I got my rest. And he still looks a bit pale.
Okay.
I will cast Mage Armor. Let's get that prepared.
As I see him casting, I see. Much better. Okay, so how we move along? Do you want me to stay in the vanguard or do we go as a group the first line?
It's up to you guys. I think we should probably try to stay as much together as possible. But that's just my vote.
Well, how many people does it look like can fit in each boat? Because you said there's 3 empty boats left for our group, correct?
There's 3 empty ones. They're considerable sized boats. They're kind of long boats. Looks like I think slightly bigger versions of the kind of little boats that you would see like in Venice and such, taking little tours and stuff. Long. They're kind of like thick canoes.
Gondolas.
Yeah, exactly, right? So there's enough space for you. It's a little tight, but enough space for all of you to fit on one if you'd like.
I think it's better to stick together.
We go in the middle one?
All right, and who's operating the who's steering?
I guess I am.
Everyone's fake.
I'm taking the wheel.
We have a pretty reliable history to go on the last time we were in boats.
I mean,
Y'all act so traumatized. Come on, calm down. You're fine. I've barely even killed y'all. All right.
Wait,
So, with that, gathering up on your guys' your boat there, Finvar at the back, grabbing on to the, what is it, an oar? It's a little back, anyways, grabbing on to the control. Yeah, grabbing onto the control at the back there. And everyone pushing off. As you all start heading down, the spirits push their ships the rest of the way in the water as well. You all at the front, 2 kind of pyramid style behind you, and then a line of about 10 other ships lined up behind that, pushing down.
Does this thing have war drums on it?
Well, you all do start to hear, as you all start
We lack a musician, okay?
making some distance, you hear a horn. Start hearing
Okay.
one playing drums over on the other side. Start banging away. The battle's
It's all hangers
coming.
shields on the side of the boat. You know?
And with that, that's where we're going to take our first break for the... I'm not going to worry about the ad. We'll run it later. Right now, we're going to go ahead and take that first break. When we come back, we'll get right into things. Give everybody a chance to stretch before, the mayhem ensues. So, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. All right, everybody, be right back. Quick reminder to everybody, if you are new here, welcome. Thanks for coming through. Don't forget to follow and stick around and everything like that. We do run these breaks about every hour or so we can run some ads. That way you don't have to worry about them popping up and interfering with the game mid-session. So let's go ahead and get to that. We'll be right back. BRB. All right, and we are back. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Let's get the proper music playing here. And with this, as you all are heading down the rushing water here, straight towards your destination. Now, the water you can feel at this point as you all make your way downstream, passing the drawbridge that you all reclaimed. And as you do so, you can feel the current start to pick up as if something is pulling from off ahead. The waters pick up and rush more and more. Soon enough, you all, still keeping your formation tight, you can see along the edge up ahead of you a broken bridge. The center section of it mostly crumbled over. Wood seems to be positioned underneath it on either side, giving it what stability it can to hold the remains of the bridge up. Rocks, piles of them, along the side of the banks. On the bridge itself, two of these remaining zombie ogres stand there lifting heavy rocks over their shoulder, tossing them towards the boats. One striking one of the spirit ships that crashes through it and tips over. You could see the spirits launch off of their boat and hit into the water there. When they touch this ethereal water, they seemed to almost poof away, just a gust of just mist. One rock flies overhead, heading straight towards your guys' boat. Finvar, give me, I guess technically it's going to be animal handling.
Animal?
For the vehicles. It's the thing that equates to steering there.
I'm going to use a lucky point, so I roll with advantage. Just in case, I want to be lucky.
You won't need those later, don't worry.
Yeah, I need it, okay? And
Use
that's
them up.
16.
16, so grabbing it, pulling on to the stern hard as you can. You almost go diagonal, then almost halfway sideways as it cuts across, nearly colliding with one of the ships coming off of the back end there, but the water splashes over. You can see the little wave of it go up and hit the ship behind you. The ones that it splashes on start burning away as if hit with some kind of acid, and they're screaming behind you, but still doing their best. Two of them fall off the ship. The ones who remain steer out of the way as best they can. You'll have an opportunity to react to these ogres tossing these things. What are you guys doing? Continuing onward, trying to push through, or anybody making a move here? Everybody has a chance to. From where you are, they're about 60 feet in closing. If you need to get further, then you guys are advancing pretty fastly on the stream.
I'll go and take some pot shots at it as we're going by.
Same.
All right. So everybody who's making shots here, go ahead and roll your attacks.
Heavy crossbow's got a range of 100, so definitely take some shots here.
Nice.
Yeah, I will join in.
I might as well. You said about 60 feet, right?
About 60 feet.
21 to hit.
16 to hit.
14.
14. All right. So all hit. Go ahead and give me. All right. Perfect. All hit. Go ahead and give me damage as, along with that, little spectral arrow fly off overhead from you as well, from your allied ships firing off at them.
3 radiant damage.
All right.
16 piercing.
12 fire.
12 radiant.
12 radiant. All right. So those hits strike one of the ogres up there, screams off, stumbles. The rock that he's holding as you guys are firing off loses his grip, it cracks out, and the rock twirls over, spins off, and drops down in the space, the open space of the broken bridge, striking the wooden structure holding it up on his end. It all bends in and collapses over. That one tumbles over and falls into the water there, reaching his hand up and screaming in terror as it's melting away. The other one lifts more rocks, takes another toss there. Finvar, go ahead and give me another animal handle and try to avoid.
I'm just going to use Lucky to. Shit.
Burn it to your lucky.
That's a 12.
A 12 with a 12, it rises over, spins back, it cracks against the side of the ship. Not a straight hit, but enough that it cracks open a little bit of the hole there. You can see some of this. It's not leaking in like water. It almost looks like gas spreading in, but then solidifying at the bottom of it, kind of spreading along the bottom of the ship there, requiring you all to kind of put your feet up to avoid it as it's spreading across. What's everybody doing? Any reaction, any plan?
Shit, guys. I got hit. Abandon the ship. Don't let the water touch you. I mean,
In the ship, but don't let the water touch it. The floor is lava. Shit, what is it?
I mean, you saw what the water did to the specters, right?
We're surrounded by it.
I mean, jump to the other boat or something. I don't know.
Say less. I'm just gonna hop on the broom and just fly up.
All right.
So hover above them on the broom, just kind of go in the same pace as them, and just taking any pot shots at any like target that tries to throw something at us.
Jasper, can you mend the hole in the boat? Like a quick I don't know.
No.
I mean, okay.
So it's still slowly filling as Torin has taken to the sky, hovering just above the ship there, keeping pace with you all, though. Anybody else doing anything else?
I'm gonna fly to another boat and try to commandeer it.
All right, and as you go over and land down, they all clear a way for you. They are all, at this point, except for the leader's command following yours. So with that, they give you space to let you take the helm there.
And then I'm trying to get right next to the boat we were on.
All right,
Start getting people off.
give me your animal handling.
Shit.
I really wish there was
Keep
a
in mind,
better.
We do have a
step.
pool of echoes.
Oh, that's a good point.
I just posted it.
I have no pluses, so I'll go ahead and I'll just roll and see what we get.
That's right.
All right, we use heroic inspiration. It's an 18.
18. All right.
Worse.
So with that, you pull hard. The ship that they're on there, it is at this point, it's starting to lean a little bit as the water has come up about a third of the way at the bottom there, pulling on one side, throwing off the balance a little bit. So you guys are kind of, the end that he's coming up at is slightly tilted up at you. But you can see him, he swings right over beside you and he's just keeping pace with your ship right next to it.
I'll
The
jump
spears
over.
that are on there, go ahead.
I'll jump over once he pulls up.
All right, everybody
Right.
leaping across, go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Can it hold everybody?
I was saying, if it can't hold anybody, I will tell like whoever was driving it before to keep pace with them. I'll fly off of it, give room, and then also Finbar to use his boots to get off.
Let's see.
I'm staying on the boat. I'm in the last
How-
taking off.
How big is the hole that's in the boat right now that we have?
The hole, it's less of a hole, it's more of a thick crack. You can see where one of the the planks there have kind of buckled inwards, and so that's where it's all kind of spewing in through. And as you all are kind of setting up to leap there, another ship has run alongside opposite side there, and those spirits have begun packing onto that one, opening the ship up for you guys.
All right. You said athletics to jump over?
Athletics.
Natural 20.
All right, so Ira leapfrogs his ass right across.
You're muted, Jasper.
I leapfrog behind him, catch my boot, and get a 4.
So you get caught by the foot and kind of swing down. You land. At this point, the way the ship is kind of tilted up, you're laying just over the edge there. Your face comes right in. If the wrong splash at the wrong time would smear right across your face and possibly scar it, but you're kind of just left dangling there. Nowhere to really place your arms to pull back up at this point.
Could I try and help him up onto the boat?
Yeah, go ahead and help him up there. So Jasper, go ahead and give me another athletics check with advantage for the help. It's gonna be a slightly higher DC.
19.
That he's gonna clear there. So with that, as he grabs hold of your arm there and pulls you a little bit, gets your legs loose where you can position them to kind of almost like a child watching a child leap from one couch to the next there. He just kind of falls forward to it.
It's my backpack full of books that threw me off. Thanks for the help.
No problem. Watch yourself. I'm gonna go and take over the control so Torin can fly up and continue taking pot shots with whatever he's doing.
You leave.
All right, Ragnar, what are you doing?
Am I the only one left on that boat?
Finvar's right behind you. Finvar said he's making last leap.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm going to take out my sword and try to see if I can melt the little scar back together to kind of mend it.
Okay.
Though it could just set the fire.
Well, at least Torin's not there, so we're not at risk of explosions.
I'm doing
You
it.
guys just made a grenade today. Like,
So as you go over to try to melt this together there, you do see the little rivets in there, the little nails holding the ship together. They do melt right out of their holes as you place the flame next to it. The wood on your side of the ship there, now on the outside with what moisture is in this technically water, not water, keeps the other side from catching. But on the inside of the ship, flames start spreading on the inside, on that side of it, across the wood there. So now it's sinking on one side, burning on the other.
Nah,
Ragnar, what are you guys doing?
as I see Ragnar doing this stupidity for myself, I'm going to tap my boots and I'm going to drag him out of the boat with myself. And
First off, Finvar still being at the helm, give me a strength save.
Okay. So 8.
As another rock comes flying overhead, you can see it just in time to grab hold, give it a hard pull. Not quite hard enough, as it doesn't clear out of the way. It smashes on the front left side of the boat there, pushing it up, not just ramming into, but getting jammed onto the ship that part of the group has moved over to. So now you guys are heading down there, kind of catty corner sideways, flowing down the river with one boat sinking on fire and the other one latched onto it.
What are you doing, Ragnar? Why
You
you?
guys,
What
guys, just put fire and cut our losses. Cut that boat.
Just get across.
All right, let me get your athletics, Ragnar.
All right. Oh god, this is gonna be bad. Hold on.
I mean, could I leap off to?
Hold on.
save
I
him
got
or-
my luck. I got my lucks back. So I'm gonna use a D10. So 8. It's +5 on the
For a total of 8.
Yeah.
So as you go over to leap off of the boat that you're on there, between that and what spirits remaining trying to push it apart, you go to leap. That final little bit of force you apply against it manages to push them apart, but as it does, it increases the distance of your jump there. By the time you're done, you're left with the back with your legs hanging over the end of one of the boats while your arms are barely grasping onto the other as it's stretching apart, pulling harder there. Give me a Constitution save.
I'm gonna use another one of my dark ones. Luck. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 14.
14. So you can feel it pulling hard, kind of almost feels like straining down in your abs, but just enough to pull it closer together to kind of reduce the distance a little bit, give you another chance to drop up and roll over into the ship there as it kind of bounces against each other. At this point, the one on fire and sinking is drifting on its own a little bit off to the side there. Only Finvar left standing on that boat. What are you doing, Finvar?
I mean, I already tapped my boat, so I'm going to fly up and fly to the other boat without any effort. And as I fly, I'm saying, I'm just clueless about what you thought it was going to do, okay? And
I'm sorry, I panicked. I thought I could mend it with fire.
And as you all are floating by there, everything's still going quickly downstream here. And as you land inside of the boat there, still trying to upright yourself, Ragnar, you can see just underneath one of the seats there, an old coin stuck down, jammed underneath one of the seats.
I'm gonna pull it out.
It is a regular coin. I rolled. Well, it was right there. A 2, y'all. It was a 2. You were so close. It could have been so bad. All right.
Could we take another round of pot shots at that last ogre while we're waiting for the others to come across?
And that you can. As you all are approaching forward there, at this point, you have reached the underneath of the bridge. So from where you guys are standing, just right up to your right there, climbing up, there's the kind of brittle wooden section leading up to the remains of that stone bridge. The ogre itself standing over with the rock held over its head there. Go ahead with anybody making an attack, and everyone's attacking for the ogre.
Oh yeah.
Yep, 25.
If I went to steer the ship, do
24.
I get it? Am I able to attack as well, or no?
No, if you're steering, then you're holding on
I
to
want to steer.
to keep things straight from hitting these rocks here.
Is this happening while me and Finvar are still getting over?
You guys have gotten over. Finvar is now kind of flew over there. You are uprighting yourself. Torin is still on his broom, keeping pace with the ship. All right, and
Would I be able to do one or no?
yeah, you do.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Then I will also take a pot shot.
16 radiant damage.
I rolled a 12. I don't know if that hits.
All right, and so with that, as you all fire off, then all those attacks hit. So if you haven't rolled damage already, go ahead and roll it and give it to me.
16 fire.
Yeah, 16 radiant.
16 radiant, 16 fire. Who else was firing off? Finvar? Torin?
11 piercing.
11 piercing?
I'm not firing. I'm just a little upset.
All right. So as you all fire off at it, doesn't drop it down on itself there, but it does let go. The boulder rolls back over its shoulder, crashing on the bridge behind him, taking off that little back section leading to it. So now there's only a small section left over there on the right side, still standing. The rocks falling into the water as you all skate past it. He turns and continues grabbing what rocks he can and throwing them at the oncoming ships there. You all continue making your way, rushing down further from stream here. Eventually, as the river starts to open up wider and wider, soon enough you can see off ahead of you a number of ships, these ones full of zombies, all keeping pace as you all pass a certain point with all the stream, all the water heading off in one direction. From other channels, they start to join in and gather up there. You can see the ships around you are starting to gather up, trying to lock into formation. Ira, are you keeping formation? Are you changing things up? You're steering, so what are you doing?
I'll attempt to keep formation.
All right, go ahead and give me that animal handling. I'm gonna say give me your vehicle check, but that means animal handling. I just hate saying animal handling for that. All right.
Okay. 21.
21. All right. So as you do, you steer it over. The other ships pulling in as close as they can and locking formation there, kind of creating you guys as best of a defensive bubble as possible. And they're riding alongside you and firing off arrows, everything that they can. The other spirits returning fire as you all are essentially heading down this straight, kind of a thin triangle heading down with the lines of enemy boats at either side trying to attack. Some of them hopping over and boarding onto the ships with the spirits, fighting as best they can. But as the whole of the chaos continues, you all start to hear the water picking up heavier and heavier. You all can see just overhead, taller buildings are starting to pass on the horizon there. That fiery ball of light is closer than it's ever been. And you can see the currents all pulling inwards. Not far off now ahead of you, you can see that whirlpool where the water just seems to drop down, spiraling around it. A number of the zombie ships are breaking off. They're all turning as fast as they can, trying to avoid. Number of them going sideways, pulling into the whirlpool and spinning, crashing into each other and sinking down to the depths there. You all have the clearing. The whirlpool's ahead. You staying true? What are you doing?
Who's at helm?
Ira. I think you're muted.
It's straight ahead the whirlpool right now, correct?
It is.
Oh shoot. So what do you guys think? Try and pull off to the side then. We don't want to be going down there, right?
Right, yeah.
Just trying to check something quickly. Rhythm, do I feel like the spell control water would work on this spiritual liquid that we're going through right now?
You have no definite way of knowing.
Right, okay, now's not the time to be experimenting with that. I'm going to try and steer us off to the side so we can dock.
And how far away is the shore?
The shore from where you guys are at, there's a shore about 100 feet in either direction from you. And straight off ahead, it's about 60 feet to the whirlpool. And you're trying to steer away?
I'm going to try and steer away.
All right. Give me that vehicle check.
You got this, Ira?
14.
14. Grabs hold tight, push as much as he can, but the current has you. It's pulling in closer and closer. Soon enough, you're finding yourself, it's pulled you forward 20 feet from the whirlpool, unable to escape its current as the ship starts not going straight in, but pulled into that circular current around it. No longer going forward, kind of spinning around as you spin around the whirlpool. Torin, you are currently flying as you're swinging by, and you see their boat topple over the edge and drop into the whirlpool. What do you do?
How far is the exit? I'm just kidding. I will go to the whirlpool and follow them down.
All right. So as you fly over and head straight down, you can see their ship as well as a number of the zombie ships which have just debris now, still dropping down, their ship going as well. As you all are dropping in just an absolute free fall here, and then you hear a loud, some surge of water from underneath rises, hits the bottom of the boat there, not stopping it, but seeming to slow it a bit before it ceases. And then you are left on stone at the bottom of this whirlpool. You can still hear the water swirls around you. Just beyond it, you can see something through this spiritual water there. Looks like stone. You're in some kind of a structure here. You can see the faint outlines of 3 sharp triangular towers at different points around where you stand. At the center, a little kind of a cut-off pyramid platform levels up. The platform you're on is round, with 3 round points at either end, with strange, almost capsules, some kind of mechanical things at either end of them. One, something pumping through it, yellow. One something blue, one something red. And they all, you hear them as machines on the inside start twirling, coming to life. Energy surging through here. Give me 1 second.
Torn, more and more I'm thinking about your battery theory. Engine.
Starting to look like it more and more is.
We're down to the pits of hell.
Oh, this is the forge for Baldur's Gate. Except for lava, it's the salt liquid.
Who's ready to fight Grim?
What's that?
Always ready to fight Grim.
Ira, you about to jump down in as a now bear? Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Get our
I mean, we do have large reduce, right? You muted.
just get everything set in there. All right.
I do have enlarged, reduce, and I am a druid.
And so, as you all stand about here, the water, this ethereal water, continues to spin around, climbing all the way back up where their very faint beam of light comes down. Then, these machines, you see the little capsule section, they letting off nasty steam. They open up, and from inside of them, these large, stumbling creatures of sewn together flesh, each of them with some piece of metal jammed through their neck. One of them burning over with fire, the one crackling little sparks of electricity, another seeming to be producing some kind of icy mist. And as they step from their platforms there, their mouths drop wide. They lean back. It extends further and further. You can see where their corners of their mouths are sewn together, rip. And then out of the mouths, little spiritual forms rise up higher and higher, each of them having their own elemental elements to them. Those spiritual forms gather up high above you, converge in the center and seem to meld together into some huge, horrifying spirit. And with that,
I think it would back up.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Okay, I'm gonna fly away.
That exit, where was that again? What did you say it was?
Holy. It's cool as heck.
and with that,
I'm in melee range.
let me pull up the battle here. Thought it was here. One sec. There we go. All right. And go ahead and let's get some initiatives.
Hoo-wee.
Thanks.
Thank goodness it's initiative.
Yeah.
I rolled a 1.
I will have 3.
Oh, just noticed that's a face right there.
Yep.
Oh, I thought the hair was the face.
All right.
Shit,
See
no way,
everybody's
no
initiatives
way.
rolled in there. Nice. Now,
Before we start, would you mind telling us of the golems, which you said one was icy, one was like kind of electrical. Which one is which on this?
so the one with the blue ring has the icy mist. The one with the yellow ring has electricity sparking off of it. And
Okay.
the one with the red ring has flames coming off of it.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. And with that, we'll start at the top. Torin, you were up.
So I'm in melee range. Let's just be safe. I'm gonna use a superiority dice bonus action disengage with what's it called again? It was the basic footwork,
All right.
and then I roll a d8 and add it to my AC. That's +6 to my AC. And so what you said, this one was a lightning one up here?
It is.
I'm gonna pull out the stone that absorbed lightning energy from the first fine stamp foundry that we found that was charging the whole facility.
Okay.
I'm gonna run up to this one, and I'm just going to basically make a melee attack against this creature with that stone in my hand to try to absorb the lightning energy from him.
Interesting. All right. Go ahead. Make an unarmed strike.
What would that be again? For me, would I use Dex or do I need Strength?
Pretty sure it's a straight strength roll. If you don't have something.
Okay, I'll
To
use
up
a
it.
luck dice to give myself
Alright.
advantage on that roll, and then I'll just roll straight strength with advantage. Oh, it only
There
rolls-
is- There's an unarmed. Don't forget your proficiency. There's an unarmed strike function on the actions tab.
There is.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Go and you can re-roll with
Oh,
that
it's
if you didn't already.
Oh yeah, I didn't. I'll go and roll with that.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Huh. Natural 1, natural 20.
All right. Well, I think the one was first. So, with that, as you swing it by, it doesn't make any contact with it. Kind of just. Well, it makes contact. It doesn't seem to have any effect on him. In fact, when it brushes by him, kind of just barely goes against the skin, you can actually see little lines of electricity coming off of the rock and onto the creature. Make of that what you will. Anything else?
That will end my turn. I'll sit there.
All right, Ira, you're up.
I apologize. What did I miss? I had to go talk to somebody. Anything important?
Shit just got real.
Understood. Okay, so I see Torn went off after the one golem. Let's see what spells I got. I think I'll go with then. I'll cast Magic Missile at, I guess, this one here.
This guy down. The red one? All right.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll that damage for me.
So Magic Missile, I'm upcasting it at the 3rd level, so that's gonna be, what is that? 5? Yeah. So 5 darts, so that's 3, 2, 2, 3, and if it's gonna let me cast the last one, 2.
So 12 damage. All right. Yeah, it goes over, blows off a couple chunks of the flesh there. It doesn't seem to pay it much, never mind.
And I will use my bonus action to use a charge of wild shape to assume the starry form of the chalice.
All right. Anything else?
And that is all I can do.
All right. So with that, it is the lightning golem's turn, who, Torin having just come over, taking that swing at him, he puts an arm back, clenches a fist, and you can see just bolts of electricity start to come off it there as it swings it down at him. Coming in with a 27 to hit.
Yeah, my AC is 25. Yeah, that's.
Oh, damn. All right. Oof. I don't know if I have enough dice.
But I can hear.
Let's see.
27, oh my god.
It was a nat 20.
No, at bare minimum, it's a +8. So
And as it comes down there, you take 17 points of lightning damage. As he brings it down, the fist doesn't so much make contact with you. He swings it right in front of you, and just a burst of lightning comes out of it and digs right into you. And with that, this one makes its way across, starts moving toward you all. This one aiming over at Ira, fires off a shot. I'm frightened, y'all. That's a natural 20.
All right.
It was nice knowing you all.
Hold on. What am I missing here? Sorry, give me 1 second.
you know, I was really wishing for something today.
God damn it. Give me a sec. I messed up my damn the encounter thing here. I gotta pull something up. Give me 1 second, y'all. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Let's try this again. Y'all pray for Ira. Oof. Oh, shit. Ira.
Yep.
You take 58 cold damage.
Holy cow.
Ira's down.
All right. Jasper, you're up.
Well, hell.
Does that over damage translate into anything or no? Just question.
No, not unless the over damage equals your max health. So if you got
Got it.
30 health and you take 60 damage, then that is automatic
That's a full
death.
stat, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that is just.
So I'm just down then.
That radically changes what I was gonna do.
Guys, I'm in
So-
danger.
I'm
Double
in
your
danger.
Does that double your HP? bro?
Oh no.
No.
I mean,
So
Yeah, that would. That
literally,
my health is
Yeah.
27.
okay, so yeah, I think we need Ira up more than anything I can cast. So I'm going to use my little old potion of healing on Ira to bring him back up.
All right.
2d4 plus 2.
And if you're using an action to give it to him, then he'll get
Yeah.
full benefits from it.
Okay.
Oh, so I get the full 10 then?
Yeah, maximum possible.
And then I'll cast. I only have like a handful of bonus action spells, so I'll cast a bonus action Dragon's Breath on my little tiny owl and have him fly out. It's a 15-foot. Sorry, I wasn't planning this, so I wasn't planning for this.
I'm sorry, I have so little HP.
Where's my spell effect? There it is. So, how
Here, I'm
high
gonna
above?
Put this in
Just
here
one last
for
question.
you.
How high above the platform is that spirit entity?
It's only about 10 feet up.
Okay.
And
so if my
here, that number 1 there I just placed, that is for your owl. So you can move
Okay.
him wherever you want.
So it's not great, but I'll just have him fly over to. Where's my select? There we go. Here to breathe tiny little owl fire breath on the icy golem and the spear in the center. And that's a Dex 16 saving throw.
Dex 16 saving throw. All right. We all know how dexterous golems are.
That's not right. Why did I roll 2d4?
All right, so they both fell the save.
12 points of fire damage.
So you see it wreath across the golem there. Seems to be very effective on him. You said it was 12 points?
12.
All right. Doubles over to 24 on the ice one. The spirit behind it, you see it absolutely bathes him in this flame. it doesn't seem to have any effect on the spirit.
Okay. And I'll use the flyby. Since he used 20 feet of movement to get there, he'll use the flyby feature to fly 40 feet away.
All right.
Just get him out of danger. While I move to help Torin. And I'll just stay. Yeah, back up right there. Stay there. And that'll be my turn. Thanks.
All right. And with that, creature moves up,
No, not that way. Not that way.
opens its mouth, opens wide. The actual 2 points at the bottom extending like a big triangle. And you can see inside of it a little spark of lightning, a little spark of fire, a little spark of ice seem to be switching around inside of its mouth, and then it settles at fire that stops and streams out in a cone there. Actually, yes, it does. Streams out with a cone that puts Ragnar and Finvar inside of it. I need a dexterity save from both of you.
You have +2 right now. Okay, that's a 22 for me.
You got a 22?
Yeah.
All right, and what'd you get, Ragnar?
Sorry, I'm gonna use. I'm not taking any chances. I'm gonna use another one of my lucks to add 21.
All right, that puts you both above the save there, taking half damage on the fire here. I should have got more dice ready. All right. Got like I rolled low there. So Finvar, you take 16 fire damage. Ragnar taking 8. Oh, did we get a save for demon?
No. Let me do that real quick. Yeah, that's actually
Come on, demon.
good. Dexterity save, right?
Correct.
Nat 20 for 22.
Not 20, so he avoids the worst of it. Still takes the 8.
And I'm going to actually use my reaction to give him resistance.
All right, perfect. So that'll put it down to 4. Go. All right. Which will bring us to Mr. Fire here, who is going to step over towards a downed.
Before he rolls, since Ira is nearly dead, I had a dream.
Oh, sorry.
I had a dream this happened, and the fire golem, if he strikes out using an attack, he is going to roll a 2 on his attack roll.
A 2. So it goes over, stretches his hand upward. You can see the flame engulf it, and goes to swing it down, but stumbles and barely cracks the ground next to, leaving a large singed mark in it, but missing his target, which will bring us over to Finvar.
Okay, so as I stand there, basically since I got down here, I didn't move, even when I got hit by the fire. And then I'm going to look at the specter and I'm going to say, are you the one causing this trouble to the souls here? Answer me, you coward.
Gives no
you
response,
really
just
out?
turn and lets out a loud shriek from its mouth.
It's looking at me, right?
It is looking at you.
So you are the responsible then. And I'm going to fly as fast as I can here. Then I'm going to circle around him, making it here. And I'm going to stab him with my dagger once, which is a 12 to hit.
So the strike is true, but as it goes in, you hit your target, but find no flesh, nothing gives. Seems to have no effect on it.
Okay. So you're not the one doing this. And then I'm going to take out of my pocket my spear of lighting, and as I charge it up, I'm going to throw it in a line this way. So the Spectre, the fire one and the cold one has to take a DC saving throw of 13. Dexterity.
Alright, 1 sec. Alright, and you're attacking which one with the lightning?
I'm attacking the three of them basically because I'm going to use the charge of the lightning javelin and making it a real lightning strike.
Alright, so cold misses, as does fire, and the spirit seems to make no attempt to even move.
Okay.
No attempt to dodge. Go ahead with the damage.
So that's 13 lightning damage to both. And then, seeing as the Spectre is incorporeal, I'm going to throw my last attack with the Nick action to this one here, the lightning one.
Alright, give me 1 second. Alright, so 13 lightning damage to each of them there. Let's see. Give me 1 sec. So it strikes the ice one there. 13 damage. It strikes the fire one. Seems to be particularly effective against him. It lights him up. You can see the energy surge through him, and a different kind of smoldering coming off of him. So that 13 becomes 26 on him. Put him at. Let's see, where's he at? I don't know. And on the spirit, still seems to have no effect.
No, I throw the dagger to this one, the electrical one.
Well, I'm talking about your lightning rod. You throw the lightning rod in this direction, going straight through them, right?
Right, okay.
Yeah, so it doesn't. It hit these two down here, but it did not affect the spirit. And then go ahead with your throw at the lightning one.
Okay. Almost not 20. 22.
22 hits.
So damage is going to be 10 piercing damage.
All right.
And I'm going to end up flying 10 feet in the air, like looking at the eyes of the Spectre. And that's going to end my turn.
All right. Ragnar, you're up.
Okay. Okay, bonus action. I need to do this. Armor of Agathis. I need the health. Gonna give me 15 tep. And then looking at the machines, I know we're a bit stretched out, but looking at the machines, like, are they just container? Does it look like they were just containers that were holding them?
Give
Or
me
are
a
they,
perception check.
full- Okay, cool. 17.
17. So kind of glancing over towards anyone that you can get a clear line of sight into, you can see that inside of them, it looks like there are all kinds of hoses and needles and strange things. A lot of the needles that you see now hanging there limply, some of that spiritual energy from the spectral river there dripping out of the ends of those needles.
Look, dripping out. Okay. Damn. Does it seem like, even though they're not connected to it, they are still possibly connected to these machines? Does that make any sense?
I'm sorry, y'all. I have distractions over here. I'm just
Good, you're good.
say that stuff one more time.
So you said it, like the river, right, of spirit stuff. It was dripping out of it.
Correct.
So,
the needles.
Does it seem like, knowing that clearly that spirit water is in them, that they are still somewhat connected to these machines? Can I even ascertain that?
Yeah. No way of being sure about that.
No way to be sure. Okay. Okay. I'm going to. Damn, this sucks. What did we say? This is hard. Okay. I'm going to.
Playing D&D is hard.
I know. I don't know what. I'm going to back up right here. And then I'm going to use my circlet to cast Scorching Ray on the cold one.
All right.
And that will be. It'll work. No, it doesn't. Not for attacks. Okay. 11 to hit.
11 hits.
Oh shit. Okay. Let's go. And then it was. Did it do the damage already? Oh, it did. And then it was. The first one is 8. Oh no, sorry. Total was. I'm confused.
Let me see.
Oh yeah. So the first one is 8. At the roll, the other 2. That's what it is.
All right. Yeah, is it 2d6 per beam?
Yeah, it's 2d6 per beam.
Okay,
That's what
yeah.
And there's 3 of them. Okay.
First one in there.
So second beam is a 13. So that'll be 10 fire, and then the last one, 25 will hit, right? For 2 fire.
All right, so yeah, those all hit. So you rolled it. So on damage, an 8, a 10, and
A 2.
a 2.
Sorry.
So it's at
20
15,
fire.
25. All right, so that it hits, and it hits massively. Doubles over, so doing a total of 50 damage on that strike there. And as it does, it lights this thing up. You can see it, the mist dies out, and it screams out. And then as it drops down to the ground there, not seemingly absolutely destroyed, but down and almost in a just inanimate movement at this point. You hear a scream come out from the creature as well, as you can see ripping out of it separately. The icy specter that was connected to it breaks off.
And then I will yell to everyone, the spirit waters inside them that are all connected somehow. And that'll be my turn.
All right. All right, that is going to bring us back to the top, but let's go ahead and take our last break for the evening, give our players a chance to strategize a little bit and decide exactly to what level of fucked they believe they are for the evening. And we'll be, oh look, oh, shit, why didn't nobody tell me that our dice thing wasn't showing up properly here? Oh no, it's not. Son of a bitch. It's doing that dumb shit. It's doing that dumb shit, y'all. I can't fix that at the moment, unfortunately. Sorry, y'all. But all right, anyways, so we're going to go ahead and take our last break for the evening, and then we'll come back and, I don't know, watch players die, I guess? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. All right, everybody. BRB.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I might have to order that.
All right, y'all. We are back. I was just explaining to everybody, hey, out there, if you ever want to be really mean to someone that thinks they're your friend, get them a bottle of, it's called Malort, M-A-L-O-R-T. If you can drink this stuff, then you are some kind of a, I don't know if you're like an advanced evolved human or if you're some kind of degrading subspecies, but either way, it says something very special about you. Now, let's get back into, you know what we do around here. Let's murder our players. Death, destruction. Torin, back at the top with you.
Okay. All right. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my first shot. I'm gonna take it at the fire column down here, and what we're gonna do is, sorry, my cat was interrupting me. Okay. All right. I'm making a pushing attack. And
On the fire guy?
On the fire one, yes.
All right.
25 to hit.
Correct me if I'm wrong, because you are currently...
I have the gunner feet, so I
That's
can
right.
shoot.
Okay. So I'm going to double check that. Perfect. All right.
25 to hit, and that is going to be a... wow, I rolled very low. 8 piercing plus another 7 on top of that, so 15 total.
15. All
And it
right.
has to make DC 16 strength save or be pushed 15 feet.
So the DC 15 strength?
16.
16. Which it rolls a 1.
Let's go. So it's pushed 15 feet away.
15 feet
Away from me.
away from you, which is going to push him up into there, smack him against that wall, and he's going to take an additional 6 bludgeoning damage, which, double check, nope, take full damage on that. So another
I didn't
6
realize that was a
bludgeon.
wall. How high is it?
These walls right here that kind of curve around, I'd had barriers to kind of, it was messing with the look of the map, but they stretch up about 15 feet behind the machinery.
So is there a wall here? Like around?
No, this right here is all a flat platform, and then the water on the outside spiraling around it all.
Then, I'm gonna just 5, 10. We'll pivot over here.
All
And
right.
take another pushing shot at the lightning one. Let me go mark those dice.
Go for it.
All right, first shot. It's a 16 to hit.
16 hits. I've already rolled his save, which came in with a 15, so it's going to take that as well.
Nice. So that is 15 points of piercing plus another 8 on top of that's 23 piercing damage total, and it is pushed 15 feet away from me.
So 23 total. Pushed 15 feet towards the water there. Now the water itself, the spinning in, what's the proper term for it, I believe, centripetal force. Yes. So does not gather him, but he does smack against it, so takes kind of bludgeoning damage for 5 on that of bludgeon plus an additional 13 necrotic damage, which you guys are going to benefit from my slip up because I did not mark them immune to necrotic. So if I didn't mark it, it doesn't exist. So another, what was that, 5, 13, so another 18 damage. All right. Bam. He is, you can see the tears on him with, rather than blood, little oozing pools of that spiritual liquid from the river flowing out of him. Anything else, Torin?
See, so it'll be like 10 feet, so I'm just going to go. I'll stay right there, actually. And I think.
All right.
That'll. And actually, bonus action on my second win.
Okay.
And then I'll win my turn.
All right, Ira, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna first start by casting protection from good and evil on myself.
All right.
So until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against creatures that are aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead. They have disadvantage on attack rolls against me, and I also can't be possessed or gain the charmed or frightened condition from them.
All right.
And because that was Magic Initiate, I can cast it once per long rest without using a spell slot, so I'm also going to use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on myself at the first level, which will heal me for, oh my god, 6. But because I also took the starry form of the druid, I can heal myself by an additional, where's the number? 1d8 plus 3 hit points.
All right.
So 6 plus, that's a 3, so 12 hit points. I'll take it. And I am going to move 15 feet up to beside Ragnar. And that's where I'm going to end my turn.
All right. Oh, look, see, somebody cares, y'all. Rachel gave Jasper advantage on his next roll. It's going to bring us over to
Thank you.
the lightning golem. Take an extra, what's that? 10 feet. So it's going to take an extra difficult terrain to get out of the whirlpool there. And move in on Torin.
Shit.
I'm gonna use a luck dice to give you disadvantage.
All right, so the lower of the two is going to be an 18.
That misses because I did switch from my buckler to my shield since I don't have an offhand anymore.
So bursting, getting loose of the whirlpool and rushing over towards you is hand gathering lightning as he swings. You step back and it swings right past. You can actually feel the static on your stomach there as it goes past it, but managed to clear that. And with that, the cold spirit gathers up, opens its mouth, screams out wide, loud, and got this.
Question:
Yeah,
is this a spell?
it is a spell.
Reaction counter spell.
At what level?
Shit.
Third level. 'Cause that's my
Third
max.
level.
Oh, all warlocks is at max level.
So you power it up trying to counter this magic, but it surges, more powerful at this point than your own.
Is this going to be a D20 test?
So,
Go ahead.
it says, you attempt to interrupt a creature process of casting a spell. A creature makes a con save. On a fail, the spell dissipates with no effect, action, bonus action, or reaction used to cast it is wasted. If the spell was cast with the spell slot, the slot isn't expended.
Yeah, counterspell radically changed in 2024 as far as how it works
Yeah.
mechanically.
Oh, well, lucky you. All right. So what is the save and what's the
It
DC?
is a 16 and it is a con save.
A 16 con save.
Yeah.
Just to make sure there's no doubts on anything, I'm gonna do this right through the dice roller here. 16 con save.
Would this be considered concentration check?
And with
Like,
the 16, it's gonna clear it.
Damn it. But I didn't use up my spell slot, so it's nice.
All right.
My
Is
reaction-
it making a D20 test against us?
What's that?
Is it making a D20 test against us that I could whoa? Or do
This
we
is
have
going to involve a D20 test.
From it or from us?
from it.
The spell is gonna force you all to make a D20 test.
Okay, so I'm not gonna whoa ourselves.
All right. So with that, as it shouts out, walls of ice start gathering around and storming overhead with it as an ice storm gathers up. I need everybody inside the circle to give me a dexterity save.
Oh no.
A beholder has appeared and ruined everything, according to D&D Beyond.
11.
I'm
Not
using
20.
luck point here.
Wait.
My D&D Beyond's acting up. Sorry.
No worries.
Yeah, still failed. 11.
11.
11.
They won't let me roll. This is beholder.
See Ragnar rolling the 1. Let me know when everyone's done rolling.
The 13.
13.
I was adding my luck
Oh,
on
there's
it. I
Torrin.
only got a 1 on my
Oh, it is. Oh,
yeah.
15.
15. All right. Finvar, did you roll? I didn't see you roll in there.
I roll a nat 20.
A nat 20. All right. So besides Finvar, did anybody else beat a 16 or get a 16 or higher?
Nope.
Nope. All right. So as it gathers and spins about, chunks of ice spiraling all through the air. Anybody who failed is taking, first off, 12 bludgeoning damage. That's going to be 6 for you, Finvar. Plus 11 cold damage. 5 for you, Finvar.
Ira is once again down.
No.
All right. And as the spell ends, the ice
You need to learn
disappears.
What'd you say? Sorry.
I said you need to learn Revivify.
Yeah.
Jasper, you were up.
Well, hell. Okay, so tiny little Bilbo the Owl, oops, so 10, 15, 20, 25, is going to breathe his little fire cone. Now, I'm doing it this way because just in case that you said that the ice golem is inanimate, but maybe the fire damage will double check that. Number one and number two, maybe damage the body a little bit further, but breathe on the specter. So it's a dexterity saving throw, 16.
16.
Demon is gone.
And with a 7, it's gonna fail that. Said demon's gone.
Yeah. He saved the dex save, but it's still a lot of damage, so.
Fair enough.
12 points. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, you're good. You're good. I was being dumb.
12 points of damage to the specter.
12 points, which it is extremely effective. So that doubles over to 24 on it. It is still up, but very badly burned. Anything else?
I don't have any fire. Damn it, I don't have any fire spells. Yeah, I know. I was just thinking if I should use another potion for Ira, or should I... Sorry, Ira, I'm just going to take a chance and get out of the fatal funnel of fire here, this AoE
All
thing.
good.
Run away. I'm also going to, as I'm moving, I'm going to cast Ray of Frost. Maybe I'll climb into the boat here. Right on the edge there. Cast Ray of Frost at the one next to Torin, because I don't know for certain, but I suspect that it might be vulnerable to cold damage. And I'll use Rachel's advantage to
All right,
hit.
go for it.
That would be 23 to hit,
That will hit.
and 12 points of cold damage.
Which the cold does have an increased effect on it. Doubles over. You said it was how many? 12? So that
12, so 24.
24.
And its speed is reduced by 10 feet next round, or this round.
All right.
And Owl will use the remaining movement to execute a flyby maneuver to disengage.
All right. Yeah, and that golem is looking very bad at this point. That'll bring us over to the bigger spirit there, which checking recharge does not recharge. So turn, spins around, reaches a hand out. No, it does not actually. It opens up and lets out a horrible, deathly wail. Actual eardrum piercing scream. I need anybody within 30 feet to give me a Constitution save.
What do I do in this regard?
For you, being that you are down, you pretty much automatically fail, and it's gonna basically be one failed save.
Okay.
What was the save again?
It's a 13. I need a 13. It's a Constitution save.
Constitution.
13 to beat it.
This beholder is screwing me over right now.
I'm going to use lucky. We need it now.
I'm going to use Heroic Inspiration.
All right.
20.
There's the 20 also. The lucky ones.
Oh my god.
Regular roll with the 12. I was like, really? By one?
Let's see if it'll let me just roll a normal roll, and I'll just add my bonus to it.
Guys,
All
I'm
right.
out of my luck.
So it's a 16 plus 5, so 21.
21. All right. What did you have, Ragnar?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. All right. So nobody failed to save. So you all just take 3d6 psychic damage. And believe me when I say that could have been worse. Looking at you, Ragnar. Trust me. So you're all going to take 10 psychic damage.
This isn't going good, guys. We should probably leave.
I'm still up. We're one.
Wait, you have one?
All right. As the fire golem makes his way out of his little pit there, and looking towards Jasper over there on them boats, comes in with the nat 1. Jasper, you're a very lucky man.
I am very
Finvar,
lucky.
you are up. I swear it tipped. I swear it hit the 20, then it rolled like again. Like, oh.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to fly here, and I'm going to try and stop the ice specter,
All right.
thinking that if he somehow casted a spell, he has to be corporeal to do that. So I'm going to attack him once with my dagger.
For the ice one, go for it.
Shit, that's a 10 to hit.
A 10 does not hit.
So I'm going to do it again. That's a 17 to hit.
17 does hit.
Okay. So as I hit, I mean, does it do damage or is it uncorporeal like the other specter?
No, when you swing through, you do feel it makes some kind of contact here.
Okay, so in the instant I feel contact, I'm going to use my bonus action and Divine Smite at second level.
All right.
So the damage is going to be this plus 9.
That was
it's
not-
an undead, right?
It would be considered undead, correct?
Okay, so that's 9 plus 48.
First off, the 9, is that piercing damage?
Yeah, 9 is piercing damage.
All right, the
which
9 is
magical.
reduced to 4. And then what
Okay,
was the
and-
rest?
18 radiant damage.
An 18 radiant. So 4 plus 18, so an additional 22 damage.
And then I'm going to...
It is in very bad shape. You can see it's almost kind of in tatters. Most of the spectral form is missing. Almost like it's just hanging rags with a face and mouth on it.
Okay, then I'm going to swing again with the last sneak action.
All right.
Okay, 27 to hit.
Hits.
And damage is going to be 9 again, so 4.
And reduced down. So with that swing there, as the first one blasted through it, charged it with that radiant energy, you pull the weapon away, it screams out at you as you stab right through it. That same radiant energy still surging as it all just disintegrates. As it does, you can see the ice creature behind it. A sudden burst of energy come from it as well as they both collapse fully to the ground.
So you only the ones are the responsible for this. And then I had to do it before, but I'm going to use my Channel Divinity to give temporary XP to Ira, who is down. But it doesn't get up, it simply adds up a little shield. So it's going to be 2d8 plus 7, which is 11.
Alright.
10 HP to Ira. And I'm going to leave flying again at the distance of the big specter. And that's the end of my turn.
All right. And that'll bring us to holy Ragnar, do you have 1 HP?
Yeah.
All right.
My turn.
You're up.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out both my potions of healing.
He'll take his time with one and then just chug at the other.
Right.
Main action, I'm gonna drink one of them.
All right, so for the main action, for the full action, you get full possible healing. For if you use a bonus action for another, you get to roll for that one.
Yeah, and then the bonus action I'm going to use on Ira.
Oh.
I want to make sure our healer is not dying. So I believe action is 2d4 plus 2, so that's 10, and then 2d4 plus 2 for you, Ira. Roll.
34 plus 2. Do I roll or do you roll it?
You roll it.
I roll it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just putting it in your mouth.
Okay. Well, maximum healing 10.
Nice. Nice.
Okay.
At least you'll be on your feet when you see the next wave of attacks come at you, Ira.
And then I'm gonna move all the way back here. To the edge of this.
Fair enough.
Get
Fair
out.
enough.
Any freaking AoE shit I could possibly get out of. Okay. And that's gonna be my turn.
All right. Torin, you're up.
That fire guy went, right? He moved forward.
Yeah, he stepped forward a little bit and attacked at Jasper.
Okay. All right. So first
he
thing
should
first, I
also
want bonus
be-
action. Second wind.
Oh, sorry, wrong thing. Hold on. Wrong button. There you go.
Crap, my. Oh wait, hold on. D&D Online be working again.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Let's see. So that is, I get 12 healing back. Alright, and then for my action, I'm just gonna take a shot at the lightning guy. Since I hit a blast round, I should have advantage. This is going to be a, I think it's a menacing attack.
Torin being a menace again.
Is why not? Extra damage. 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
And
you are shooting for fire, right?
the lightning guy right in
For
front
lightning,
of me.
okay.
That is 9 points of piercing. Plus
All right, which
another
reduces
save,
to 4.
plus another 5.
All right. So, with that, as you bring it up, bam, bam, fire through, it strikes up, bursting out the back of its head. It also falls down to the ground here. And as it does so, you can see over at the spirit, from the spirit breaks off that the electric
Nice.
spirit breaks off from it.
This is kind of a, this is a long shot, but since I was shooting that target and that came out, did I get advantage because of Vex, or is this considered a different target?
It is considered a different target.
Okay, so I'll just take my second shot at him. The clicker
All right.
is a 23 to hit
23 hits.
for another max damage, 17 points of piercing.
17 piercing, which reduces down to 8.
Okay. And then, so he's down on the ground. I mean, he's gonna move. Can I walk between here, or do I need to go around?
Between
I
where?
walk across. So if I walked through,
Hold on, let me move him to the back. Yeah, he's on the ground, so he's out of the way. You can
Okay,
walk
so I was
past him.
right.
Just don't. Yeah, you just can't end your turn in that space, as far as I'm concerned.
So step over to 10 feet. And then he is perfect. Action surge. And then I'm gonna take a shot at the fire guy.
All right.
Great, 22 to hit.
22 will hit. Hey,
Another-
what is up, Meta Dog? Thank you so much for the raid here with 10 viewers. What is up, everybody? Thank you for the follow. Thanks for coming through. As you all can see, I'm in the middle of tormenting my players here with some nasty undead creatures, and you know, they love it. They love it. All right. Go ahead, Torin. What are we doing? You fired
10 piercing. at the
10 points
fire.
of piercing, which is reduced down to 5.
Okay, he's still standing. And then I have the second shot with the action surge. Oh man. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the last one at. I'm gonna take the last one at the Spectre.
All right, go for it.
30 to hit. Or another.
I'm about to say, were you going to wait for me to clarify if that hit or not? 30 to hit.
11 points of piercing damage.
11 points of piercing, which will reduce down to 5. Wild.
That'll end my turn.
That was on lightning there. All right, cool. And that'll bring us over to Ira, who is on the ground, prone, but brought back to life thanks to the generosity of Ragnar here and his many health potions. Ragnar, 15 feet of movement to get back on your feet, and then what are you doing?
All right, I am going to cast Healing Word on myself.
I don't blame you.
Which will heal me for 18. And when I heal using a spell slot, I can heal an additional creature for 1d8 plus 3. So I will also heal Ragnar. So 1d8 plus 3. For come on, now it min rolls. For 4 extra healing for you, Ragnar. I'm sorry.
I'll take it.
Hey, they can't all be crits and maxes and everything.
Yeah, but the first hit you did on me was a crit this session. And then I am going to use the Star Map Guiding Bolt, which doesn't use a spell slot on the first level, on the Fire Ogre. Undead. Whatever.
All right. Go ahead. You're doing what now?
Casting Guiding Bolt on it.
Go for it.
Does a 21 hit?
Yes, it does.
And I lost the damage. It rolled it. 15 radiant damage.
15 radiant damage. All right. So yeah, that line there bursts across, strikes that one, and he also drops down onto his knees there. As he does so, from the larger spirit, the spirit itself at this point dissolves into nothingness as the fire spirit appears and takes its place. Anything else?
Nope, that is all I can do.
All right. Now, to our new viewers here, don't judge me for this, y'all. Don't judge what I'm about to do to these lovely people. If you guys knew the history, you understand. They asked for this, all right? They asked for it all.
Next session will be new characters.
All right, well,
Feel free to come join us.
The art we are funding for is for the new characters, okay?
Yeah. We're quietly ending these characters right here.
Gonna be an avenge.
1 second here. Make sure I got this right.
We're all gonna play characters from our these characters' pasts, coming to avenge them.
I'm playing
So
Plimberlin.
that one opens his mouth and gives a nasty, one of those horrible screams. You can see jolts of electricity coming off, kind of sparkling in the air as it screams out. Electricity begins to gather, circling around just where the whirlpool ends. Lightning circles around overhead as these clouds gather up.
And I'm gonna cast Counterspell.
How are you?
Come on, Ragnar.
How are you? And it's a Constitution 16, you said?
16, yeah.
16. All right, and we're doing this with a dice roller, just so there's no confusion. I don't want to know nothing. And it fails.
Oh man! Wow,
You-
lifesaver there.
You see? And this is why they deserve everything they get. That's all I'm saying. I'm just playing. All right, all right.
Session 31 might be a thing. Is that what I'm hearing?
All right. Lightning golem down. Cold golem down. Jasper, you are up.
Oh, alrighty. So, wiping my brow and thanking the god of Ragnar for having saved our hides. Tiny little owl is gonna fly again here and use a magic action to breathe some fire on this lightning specter.
All right. And that's a save, I believe. What's the DC?
Dex 16.
Dex 16. And he rolls a 7. See, this is where all my dice turn on me. You go over there.
And that is 13 points of damage, fire damage. I think it's vulnerable. Hopefully it's vulnerable. 13 fire.
13 points of fire damage. It is not vulnerable to the fire, but it does take
Okay.
the full
It's the cold wind. Yeah.
13.
You will fly back. For my action, I'll cast, since I was mistaken, this guy's, I think, vulnerable to cold. So for my action, I'll once again use Ray of Frost against this specter there. Sorry.
All right.
That is a nat 1. Excellent.
So that misses.
Yep, and I'll use for my bonus action, I'll use Second Wind to get a little bit of health back.
All right.
And I'm not going to move. Oh, 10, 11. So I'll stay where I'm at.
All right. And big guy is gone. Finbar, you are up.
It exists a safer option, okay, but I'm going to gamble it, so I'm going to use my last lucky point to give me advantage on the attack to the fire one, which I'm going to fly 2. And let's go the first dagger, which is a nat 1, but hold on, I have advantage. 13 to hit.
13 just barely hits.
Okay, I'm going to full send it, and I'm going to cast second level Demon Smite again. Oh shit, first no, second level. And damage from the dagger is going to be 10, so half, 5.
Have 5 for the piercing or slashing.
And then I'm going, then the divine damage, which is shit, 10 divine damage.
All right, so a total of 15.
And I'm going to attack him again twice, but this time is only slashing damage. Oh, piercing.
All right, go for it.
Attack. Almost another one. 21 to hit.
Hits.
Lands, so damage again 5, then
Another
half,
5. All right.
and another not 1.
That also does not hit.
We are struggling.
See, you guys are loving
Right,
last
on
session with all
everybody.
those damn crits. I'm telling you, last session they rolled more crits than I've ever seen a table roll in one session. It was crazy. But now you're paying for it. The dice gods are not favoring you like they once did.
And I'm going to end my turn flying 10 feet in the air again, and that's going to be it.
All right, Ragnar, you're up.
All right. I'm going to bonus action hex the lightning spirit. And
right.
then I'm going to cast firebolt.
Go for it.
Right.
Did you mean to say fireball?
Nat 20 for 28.
All right.
Nice.
And it'll be a 2d10. So 10 plus it's full, right? So 20.
Plus 20. So
Plus
a total
the
of
hex,
oh,
which is necrotic. Which is going to be blah 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 blah. Sorry. 3 plus the 6.
so
So 9.
39 damage total.
39. Yeah.
Damn.
And that was going at the
Lightning spear.
lightning spirit. All right.
Let's
So
give it a rec.
as you fire off over there, math on that, something like that. Yeah, as you fire off over there, absolutely wiping this thing away. The fire hits and it just shrivels away, burns like paper set on fire and tossed into the wind. And as it vanishes out, behind it also crumbles the lightning golem. And as it goes down, the piece of metal that was stuck in it falls to the ground. Clink, clink, clink. Anything else?
That'll be it. Oh, that'll be my turn.
Torin, you're up.
All right. Well, it's the only thing left on the map here. I'm gonna just get a little shift over, and we're gonna take a shot with all reliable here for 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
That is 14 piercing.
All right, brought down to 7 because math is not that hard.
And since I hit, I roll with advantage on the next roll. It's 28 to hit.
No, that one
And
misses
another-
for no
Oh,
reason.
that one. Oh man.
It just
Well,
does.
It misses out on 10 piercing damage as well. So
10 piercing. All right, reduced to 5. All right, anything else?
I want a bonus action just because I have nothing else to do and use know your enemy and see what kind of resistances it has.
So
Just because why not?
give you clarify. Know your enemy gives you resistances, and does it tell you immunities as well?
I pick. So it's immunities, resistances, or vulnerabilities.
All right, and so you're checking resistances.
Yeah.
It is resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, thunder, and acid.
Good to know. Oh, and my turn.
All right. Which brings us to your guys' friend. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
The last trial of fire.
Yep, that's what he's gonna do.
Good
So he's
luck,
gonna
y'all.
gather his power here.
It was nice to know.
Got the spells.
Tired of being treated so damn poorly.
Am I
Where
gonna go
is
down
the
for a
damn-
third time?
And gonna scream out that fiery scream there, much more guttural and kind of rocky than the rest of them. As it raises up, you can see underneath some of your feet, fire start to burst up from the ground beneath you. I need everybody in that line to go ahead and give me the dexterity saving throw.
This is definitely a lucky use for me.
5.
5.
Okay, this my D&D Beyond's acting up. I'm just gonna roll a D20 and then add it.
Yep, Ira, you're going down.
Yep.
That is a 14 plus 8, 22.
Yep.
22. All right. So everybody except Ira will be taking half damage on this. Let me just math up some maths.
Math rocks.
Don't like that sound.
So 24 damage on Ira, fire damage 12 on the rest of you.
I'm still up.
I'm still alive, but I'm very badly burned.
This was a flesh wound.
It's not a flesh wound.
Ira, you are up.
Alright. Let's just cast another guiding bolt on this spirit.
Nice.
Question, is that a wall of fire that's up there?
And that
my
is
God.
wall of fire.
Oh, it's a wall of fire?
It is.
Okay, I'm guessing an 8 does not hit.
8 does not hit. Let me actually check one thing here as well.
Alright, well that's just gonna miss. And I am going to move out of the wall of fire.
Okay, I had to double
Another
check something. All right,
question.
go ahead.
Can I see through this wall of fire?
The wall of fire itself stands 10 feet, or excuse me, no, it is 20 feet high flames. So I would say it's about a foot thick. Probably not. Probably not. I would say at the very least obscured. So
Okay.
And is it range?
so a range attack through it's going to be at disadvantage.
Because my other question, which doesn't really pertain till it's my turn, would be, would I be able to misty step? Because I'd have to see where I'm going. If it's obscured, would that still be okay?
Yeah, because you can see through it. It's you know, looking through a wall of fire, you get little glimpses of what's over there. It's just you don't have a clear line of sight on anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up here, so I'm on that side of the wall of fire. And I will cast, because I used another free cast of guiding bolt from the starry form. I will also use my bonus action to cast healing word on myself.
All right.
Where is it
An
there?
awesome healer.
Oh my
I think
goodness.
he's healed himself the entire.
I have.
All the time, all the heals went to himself. Okay?
And so I'll heal that. And
Healers are
I
not
will-
there to save you. They're there to tell your tale later. All right.
And a 1d8 I will give to Torin. 1d8
Don't give it.
plus
I'm
3.
gonna give it to yourself. I'm good.
For 5 healing to Torin.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Anything else?
That's all I can do. That's all I can do.
Who's coming up? Let's see. Jasper.
Is the Spectre bloodied at all?
The Spectre at this point, not quite.
Okay, this is the Fire Spectre, so I think he's vulnerable to lightning. So even though I made my concentration check on that damage to keep the Dragon's Breath going, I'm going to drop the Dragon's Breath. Well, first, I'm going to move out of the fire and crawl over the golem. I think I'm not in a line. Yeah, go there, so I'm not in a line. I will then upcast Witch Bolt, which is a concentration spell, to 3rd level for the hell of it. I'm going to use, since I rolled a nat 1 last time, I'm going to use a Pool of Echoes roll of 10. With my +9 to hit will give me a 19 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, so it takes 37 points of lightning damage. And if it's vulnerable, that would be 74.
Do you want to describe this lightning strike?
I want to pop it like a strawberry in a microwave.
All right,
This
so with
giant
that,
burst of energy. Yep.
yeah, as you bring that energy in, it strikes down inside of it. It almost seems to be gathering up as the thing swells out more and more. The tattered remains of its spectral clothes just billowing out and then stiffening, shaking even as it thickens up, and then a burst of ectoplasm that then vanishes before it hits the ground there. The creature itself fades out entirely. All that remain in the fiery version of it drops over and disintegrates as well. From its neck, that little piece of metal drops down as well, lands on the floor there. Now, from each place that the elemental golems were lying, that little chunk of metal begins to tremble. You can hear it on the ground there, kind of shaking as they all rise up. You can see each piece of them is a slight curved piece of metal. They all float towards the center platform there, gathered around, circling each other until they finally stop, forming a ring, not connecting together. A little bit of space in between them, but they seem to stay as if bound somehow, like magnets. Slight, strong enough to hold together, too strong to pull apart. And the ring drops down onto the platform. With that, the whole place begins to tremble. You can feel the ground shaking. The waters begin to slow in the spiral there as the tower that you find yourself in begins to rise up towards the surface. You can see that little pinhole of light getting wider and wider above you. You all are victorious. Soon enough, the tower that once sat at the center of this underground, now undead, subterranean world here is back at the place it once held. And you all see there the artifact you came for.
Why are all these artifacts so difficult?
Well, if they're easy,
still got
we
one
have claimed them long ago.
We still got one more.
Oh no.
And they seem to get harder and harder to get.
Bonus action second wind, by the way.
I mean, yeah, right? Okay.
Is
Do I have any left? I do. I'm gonna use mine too.
I mean, it changed the fate of these people, the fate of the war, basically. And it's going to change it again, but this time in our hands.
Search the rest of the platform just to see if we find any trace of Fine Stamp's touch.
Give me investigation.
I'll cast Cure Wounds on anybody who needs healing.
I'll help Jasper with that.
Ragnar.
All right, go ahead. So roll that with advantage then.
21. Investigation.
21, nice.
10
So-
points of healing for you, Ragnar.
Looking over everything here, there are clear signs of Fine Stamp's work here. The design to these capsules that help these creatures, the delivery systems, everything about it just absolutely screams that this is his architecture.
Torin, what do you think?
I think this man is a madman. And if Ragnar had any correlation with him, I don't think he's such a hero.
Not at all.
Who's got the relic?
I should just want to touch it.
What is the size of it?
I mean, is it a ring?
It's a
Or
ring.
how- But
Oh, so it's
is
like,
it like a finger ring or?
Looking down on it, it looks to be, it's a little thick, but it's size of a girthy finger.
I'm going to take it. Cause I
One ring to rule them all.
You pick it up and it
Why-
is
fine.
cold to the touch. When you do that, you get goosebumps up the arm that you picked it up with.
so little and so much pain inflicted.
As the
Yes.
tower is rising, do we see any sign of the zombies or the spirits that helped us?
As you guys reach the top there, when the tower rises, by the time you guys have reached the surface, you can see that there's obviously been a massive battle out there. There are all kinds of ships that are tipped over and destroyed, debris of it floating in the water here. The water itself has even settled down a bit. It's still got a kind of eerie glow to it, but it doesn't have that same almost conscious movement. Look, the tips of the waves don't make little hands anymore. But all the remaining undead stand in their boats there, no longer fighting. Some of them even in the same ship side by side, some of them with their absolute doppelgangers right next to them, looking up at the towers. From where you guys are standing at, this whole place kind of elevates a kind of cut off pyramid inside of these three spiked towers there. So you all are staircase you can see lead down to what remains of what would have been the docks back when this place was active. The place is almost more of a monument than any real tower. It doesn't look to be anything inside of those towers there, just this middle section, this platform where the work was done. What are y'all doing?
How do we get off this thing?
I mean,
I'm not sure.
the only thing that crossed my mind right now, Jasper, is why did he? Why? I mean, what is the purpose of this? This ring, this machine, the trapping of the souls. I mean, I don't get it really.
What if we take it literally as soul forged?
I don't think this was his final work. I don't think this was the successful one.
This,
I agree.
Gonna pour out of
Everyone we've gone to has been a failure. Everything has a similar possible outcome that he was trying to achieve. And all have seemed to have failed or been abandoned.
Ragnar, did you know anything about how evil Ragnar was?
I mean,
Because I cannot believe anything anymore about him.
me neither.
It's
I
just
mean,
cruelty.
I'm named after him.
Well, he learned how to use he learned that power could not be gained from electricity to power his armies in our first battle. And then in our second battle, we found that the bodies themselves were frail and vulnerable and unstable. And now he's combined his gruesome work of combining or making bodies with finding another source of power, and that's souls or spirits. So he's getting closer. But you're right, Torrin. I think you're right. There's more experimentation that we need to uncover.
Uncover? Are we following this after what we learned? Seriously? Are we going to hand this power to the Jarls?
Like I said from the beginning, I don't want to. I don't think
Not
that's
necessarily, but I think we should at least expose these evil deeds.
Yeah.
I don't think they would care if it's evil or not.
How are we
Maybe
going
not.
to expose it if everyone believes that Wakbar was a hero?
We have to prove he's not.
What proof do we have?
We gotta find where he went. Or
We
what
gotta
he
find
did.
where he succeeded.
That too.
I mean, I'm starting to think that he already did succeed. He won and he pushed his deeds, his good deeds, to be known as that, not as the monster that he is. But that's the thing that I don't think we are capable of undoing this.
Well, one thing, Finbar, that we don't know, and no one knows, is how the Soulforged were either locked away or prevented from being used. No one knows that yet. The problem is the cat is out of the bag. The secret's out that the Soulforged exists, and how to find them, that secret's out as well. So if it's not us, it's going to be somebody else. But what we don't know is how to stop them or how to lock them away. They're already locked away, so if we can find out how they were locked away in the first place, maybe we can find a way to keep them locked away. Maybe.
I think this conversation will be better had over some ale and food, and not surrounded by dead things.
Just not here.
I don't know. I'm just saying I'm tired of taking half measures. Okay. I don't know. I think we are being played. We are being manipulated to. I don't know, guys. I don't think we're doing the right thing. That's all. Since the beginning, I thought it.
Well, at the end of the day, they're gonna have to take it from us, or we just give it to them. We have a choice at the end. So yes, we may be manipulated, but they can't really force us to give it to them. There are ways to possibly make us to, of course. Don't get me wrong, torture is a crazy thing.
Wait, what?
I mean, if the other world find us,
I was like,
they're
haven't I
going
been
to-
through enough?
Yes.
I can only heal myself so much, y'all. Come on.
But
So Finvar, what do you think we should do?
I'm thinking about destroying it, or I don't know, hiding it away where no one can find it. I will hide it and I will take my life, and that's it. No one will know, and that will be forever. And it will be kept locked away, and that's it.
Well,
what
I'm
about
just
the
a
vault?
I'm just a neophyte when it comes to divining the secrets of the world, but having studied divination, there's really not that much hidden from a dedicated searcher.
What about
Maybe the vault.
Forbidden knowledge.
Calem's Vault of Secrets. That might have some answers for us.
Oh yeah, we haven't told you about that. have we?
Wait,
We
what?
haven't.
Who's Vault of
I don't
Secrets?
think we've told them.
Whoops.
About what?
Speaking of secrets out of the bag.
Yeah,
I mean,
but I feel like you guys should probably know about that anyways.
Yeah.
It could be a possibility. But we still have one more to get.
Let's go talk to Reginald. He's still alive. And let's get some rest. And then when
Not alive.
we've got a clear head, yeah. If he's still corporeal. Or around, anyway. And once we get some rest, we'll have clear heads and we can revisit this.
All right. So from that, just making your way down the steps here, down towards the old, now, long time submerged docks. Find there what remains of very waterlogged and, for a second you might think you can use it, but no, it's far too damaged when a boat with one of the spirits makes their way over to the edge and stops to escort you all. They look at you with kind of wondrous eyes, specifically at you, Finvar. It seems to have its eyes kind of just locked onto you, but it says nothing. As you all step on, turns and gets rowing its way back up there. The fighting has still just stopped on each side there. The boats only move out of the way to let you all through. Then eventually they run you back ashore. Reginald stands on the bank of the water there. Walks over, looks over you all. His eyes also, all of them seem to lock their eyes towards Finvar. Even as they turn to talk to you, Jasper, they still look in that direction. Is it done?
The spirit is gone.
And you all have the artifact then? That
Yes.
one, I believe, has the artifact, does he not?
I'm going to hand it out. Take it out.
As it does, he
What?
kind of looks directly at you, his eyes widen. Strange object. And you all take it from here now, so that we can rest.
Absolutely.
When this relic leaves this cavern, what will happen to you and to your comrades and to your bodies?
If there is any justice in the world, then me and my kind, we will move on to whatever lies beyond. The bodies, however, if there is any justice, they'll fall to dust.
I mean, the world was just. This should have really never happened. So,
Yes.
but we will take it out of here. And if you don't rest as you should, I mean, I can't really say that I can bring out justice anymore. It's already happened also.
At this point, if we can't have justice, we'll take peace. I just wish to sleep. It's been so long.
Peace is only for the dead. And I'm going to give the ring to Jasper, and I'm going to back away to see if they are looking at me or looking at the artifact.
So, with that, all the extra spirits on the bank of the water there turn their head towards Jasper. Not so much towards Jasper, just they seem to be following that ring wherever it goes. Something about it has them captivated.
Well, gentlemen, what do you say we give them their rest now, and even though we could use a rest ourselves, make our way back to the airship and rest there instead of here in this cavern?
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan to me.
All right. And so, as you all get making your way back through this underground city here, take some time, but you do eventually reach the exit there. Now, keep in mind, these almost entranced undead, they've not too close, they've kept a distance, but a lot of them almost repeated the march they once made towards the tower. They now follow behind, making the march towards the entrance. As you all go and stop there at just at the door leading out, they've all gathered up behind you, standing still. 4 lines of them all straight, going back, stretching back the whole population. And as you all step through that door, once you cross that threshold, you can see with the gust of wind carries through the light, the sphere back in the center pulsates, turns bright red, and then dims down, dies entirely just before it fades, and the entire underground world there is left to absolute darkness. You can see the spirits fade away, the bodies crumble. And with that, you make your way back up the spiraling staircase, and that's where we'll call it for tonight, everybody.
Can I throw one thing?
What's up?
I want to take the Ring of Mind Shielding off. And I want to hand it to Ragnar.
Oh, it's very smart.
Okay.
This might be more useful for you than me.
Thank you. I'm gonna put it on.
And when you put it on, it's... I feel like something goes mute. It's almost like a sound you didn't even notice you were hearing before dies out. Your blade trembles for a second and then stops. And that's what we'll call it, y'all. And for tonight's mini awesome combat,
It's in the party equipment, Ragnar.
Great session. That was awesome.
I was quite certain. See, every time I think y'all gonna die, then you guys don't die, then you're like, oh.
It was one roll. It was that counterspell roll. If that hadn't have gone, I think half of us.
I
half
think
of
you
us
might have.
easily would have gone down.
I think so too. All right, so for the first leg of everything, you guys are looking at 350 XP for that first little slice the river chase there. And then for the big fight, for all that entails, you guys are looking at 2,620 XP each.
Say that one more time.
2,620 XP for the boss fight.
And what was before that? Was there a number before?
350 before that.
Yeah, before that was 350 for the river.
We're level. Oh, we're almost level 8.
I'm level
close are
7
you
finally, guys.
We're
And Ragnar hit 7. Woo!
You're 100 away?
We're
100,
100 from
100
the light.
XP away. Yeah.
I'm 1,150 away.
Oh
And
no.
4,000 away.
True power. All right. So,
I gotta
thank
wonder,
everybody.
did he counterspell
Should we take a few pot shots of the undead real quick before we leave?
All right, so we're gonna end everything for the night. Thank everybody for coming through. Hey, shout out again to Metadog for the raid. I appreciate it. I don't think everybody stuck around, but we appreciate you coming through to say hi. We want to pay it forward too, so we're gonna kick off over to DM SETI tonight. We got to get back to raiding, y'all. It's a nice thing to do. So
Thanks for the donation.
And yes, shout out. Thank you so much for the donation. We very much, as always, appreciate it. Again, we have our goal. It is aiming for $125. That is the amount. So we can get, that's our budget of like $25 each. So we can get some custom art made for everybody's players and stuff like that. So, you know, shout out there. Thank you, because I'm pretty sure that was Plem who already got us $50 there. So to the 75, we're going to get some custom work done. And I'm super excited for that. Now let's go ahead and kick this off over. Where are they at? There they are. All right. We are going to start gathering everybody up there. Thank you all so much for coming through. Thank you for everybody who followed. We do appreciate it. And very much hope that you all have an awesome night. We will catch you next time. 10 seconds here. 9, 8, 7.
Bye, everybody.
I'll get you next time, Gadget.
That was awesome.
His wife just wanted to, all she really wanted to do was open an orphanage. All she really wanted. Yes. My point being, not a lot of good people. Oh, we got a raid going on. What's up, Resin Gaia? Resin Gaia? Oh.